So my name is Oliver, but a lot of the people on the course call me Ollie. I study the Higher National Course Film, Level 4, further education. It's been great. I've definitely gotten to know a lot about the course, gotten to learn a lot. When I did my level 3, we didn't really do a lot of the theory stuff. It was mainly just the practical. So learning about the history of film, all the different film theories, like psychoanalytic, feminist, stuff like that. It's kind of really definitely kind of broadened my horizons a little bit. And I feel like it's been a lot easier to come up with ideas for films, working on projects, things like that. I know the end goal is definitely to work in TV, sort of like maybe for the BBC or ITV or somewhere, for a television company. That's kind of what I set out to do quite a while ago, must have been years back. Did a level 3 course, that's kind of where I started it all off. I did try and look for jobs before I came here, but I couldn't really find anything, so that was kind of my main reason for coming to university. Sort of like finishing off this year, I think my best option would probably be to carry on with the course, going into the level 5 year 2, because I feel like if I do go out looking for a job again, I'm probably going to get the same amount of luck. There won't be not a lot of opportunity, so I kind of feel like whilst the option is there for me, I might as well take it. I have. I've been there as well. I thought it was really, really interesting. They've got a lot more studios. They've got a lot more equipment as well. Not to say there's not any equipment here, because there's loads here as well. But I feel like over at the university, there's definitely a lot more you can use and experiment with. I kind of feel like maybe there'll be a little bit more, because obviously it's a bigger place. There's obviously lots more students going to there anyway. Whereas this one, there was definitely a smaller size. So maybe that might be the same going over into that one. But again, I kind of feel like there might be a little bit more. Sort of as Gray said, we got to meet Rio, one of the TAs. We also met a lecturer, I think his name was Luke. And as well last week we met Matthew. So he kind of gave us a little bit of a breakdown of what we'll be doing, sort of kind of told us about all the different professionalisms we can go into and how each one kind of helps the other. So for example, if you're working on writing, you'll start off doing that work, and then you'll pass that on over to the cinematographers, who will then do the filming and the production and all that, who will then pass on that to the editors, who will then edit the film. So you're kind of like all working together in your different professionalisms. Definitely cinematography. I think when I did my level 3 course, that was the one I enjoyed the most. Coming here as well, doing camera work, I've definitely enjoyed that a lot. And I kind of really like being involved on set, doing stuff. So I think definitely cinema. Absolutely, they're amazing. Whenever you're stuck with an idea or you're stuck on what to do, you can always go speak to them. They'll do their best to sort of help you out. And normally whenever I'm stuck, I'll speak to Ruby or Tim. They'll break down what we have to do, and it will just click. So again, kind of as I mentioned before, sort of like doing the film theory stuff, broadening my horizons on film. It's kind of given me a lot of ideas. So when it comes to thinking of stuff to make for projects, especially with the FMP we're doing now, it kind of made it a lot easier to go back and look through. Kind of made it a lot easier to give me ideas. I also kind of feel like learning more about how cinema began, kind of make again broadens my horizons a little bit. Gives me more knowledge, gives me more context, and I think that's definitely a skill that I didn't have when I went to level 3, because again that was mostly all practical. I'm a big fan of sci-fi, in particularly Doctor Who. I've been watching that since I was a child. I still watch it now. I love watching the behind the scenes stuff they do on YouTube or in the DVDs, stuff like that. I always get really fascinated with the amount of CGI they use, the green screens, how much they do practically and how much is all digital. I think that's definitely going to be probably a very fun place to work.